Can I just say that I'm a little bit proud of last week's Overlord thumbnail? Can I just bring it up really quickly? Can I just really quickly find the thumbnail? I'm just, I don't know. I'm more proud of this one than I am of the other ones. I know I'm not supposed to have favorites, but there is just something about this particular thumbnail which I absolutely love. There's one. I just love this thumbnail. I I kind of like, I had the idea of just getting Shout here and then getting a blender. But then I thought having a huge blender might not work, so I put myself on the right. But then the more I look at this thumbnail, the funnier it is. The more I look at it, the funnier it is. Because, like, what am I thinking? Am I the one suggesting the blender? Or am I the one judging her suggesting a blender? Like, this thumbnail could just be a million different things, but I like it. I like it. So, I just, I don't know. I like this thumbnail. And it's not even complex. It's just a screenshot with a blender. That's it. Which was actually surprisingly more difficult to do than you would think. Like, I googled blender, and it was really hard to get one with a white background that was red. It was surprisingly difficult. So I had to struggle for a little while to get this blender. But eventually I got the blender. So I'm very happy with the blender. But, like, you know. Okay, now there's people already talking about episode 8. Don't be talking about episode 8 when I haven't even seen episode 8. That's the whole point. As always, I'm going to switch only to sub-only mode, which means you have to watch for at least 10-15 minutes before you get enough mono coins to be able to message in sub-only mode, and that's mainly because, well, the last 3 seasons people were spoiling throughout, you know, the entire 3 seasons. I don't know why! I don't know why! But for some reason, this anime in particular, people like to discuss things that haven't even happened yet. I don't know why! But yeah. So, sub-only mode, you can still talk as a non-sub, you just have to use a mono coin, which takes about 10-15 minutes to get enough coins to do. So it's not a biggie, it just means that you have enough time to read the title that says, Overlord reaction, first time watching, no spoilers. Which means it's my first time watching it, and I obviously don't want you to spoil it for me. But, you know, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. People just go into a blind reaction and they start talking about it, and it's like, why? So yeah, I'm not really going to be reading anything in regards to this episode because the whole point is that, you know, it is what it is. If it requires explaining, well, too bad. Because if the episode doesn't do it, then it's not blind, is it? So let's just kick it off really, really quickly and have fun with this as we always do. And apparently the dub is only 2 weeks behind. Am I wrong in this or am I right in this? Does that mean that dub is up to episode 6? Because normally, like, dubs take ages to come out. But then, from my understanding, Overlord is one of the most profitable and popular anime that comes from this company. Yet it only gets a 12-episode season for some reason. Remember that joke I did last week about the South Park headless chicken thing when they decide during the GFC whether or not to bail out a company, and that's how the company decides whether or not they get a bailout? Or a 12 episode of 24, you know? So it's like, it's basically like that. There is absolutely no logic to it. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me remember to enable the subs. Cool! Chicken and kazoo. Yes. I don't know what kazoo is, but yes. All right, let's do it. Oh my god. Yeah, I've said it once, I've said it a million times. This place reminds me of that village in Spice and Wolf. But anyway, which, by the way, is also getting a new anime. So happy times, happy times. And thank you, Grizzly. Thank you, kind sir. All right, let's go. Let's watch it before I accidentally read a spoiler. Let's do this, and then we can discuss the episode. How about let's discuss the episode after I've seen the episode? How about that? Let's do that. Wait, did the Sorcerer Kingdom defeat the guy, or did Ainz pretending to be an adventurer defeat the guy? Because I didn't think the Sorcerer Kingdom was involved until much later. But I must be mistaken. This is why I have trust issues. And I'm thankful that I am an only child. Did she just read his mind? Did she just read his mind? Did she just read his fucking mind? Isn't it general practice that if you're part of the monarchy and you want to ascend a throne that you throw your father down the stairs? I thought that was standard practice. You know, like, if your daughter's dating some guy you don't like, you crash a Mercedes in a tunnel. I thought it was standard practice. Is this that guy that was hitting on Alberto? And oh my god, look at the animation for the face. It looks like it's a mask. Because from this angle, it shouldn't be flat. This is disturbing. This must be one of the bug maids. Okay, why are the wine bottles standing upright? Wine is supposed to be tilted so that no air can go through the cork. And I like that they have Jägermeister. Vodka, French goodies, Jaeger. I like it. I like it. This is not a bad bar. It's like my bar, almost. I like this song. You know, I actually found some rakia here in Australia. Well, I didn't find it. My uncle found it. And there was honey rakia. Rakia with honey. And I was like, holy shit. And so I got some. And I'm like, Hutchin, you gotta try this. So when I go to Japan later, it's been approved by the way, I got the visa. I'm gonna bring rakia as gifts. And I'm gonna bring back Japanese whiskey to Australia. I'm doing some intercultural, alliance building. uh, Such a good song. Such a pumpy song. But it's not too pumpy. It's just very chill. I like it. I still can't get over the fact that she has a machine gun. The technology in this place makes like no sense. I can't get over Pandora actor's emoji face. It's just an emoji face. I love it. It's like blank of all expression. You know why they did that? Like cheering so hard that, like liquid goes everywhere? It's so that if someone's drink is poisoned, the poison's gonna get spread around. You know what's funny? I don't know if this was in Egypt or if it was in Rome. It's either Egypt or Rome. Anyway, there was a ruler, because I say this, I don't know whether it was a pharaoh or an emperor, that was so paranoid about being poisoned that he ingested small quantities of poison every day. Well, one day the kingdom was getting taken over and he didn't want to be caught prisoner. So he drank the vial of poison he had around his neck. The problem being that because he was ingesting small quantities of poison every single day, his body developed a very high tolerance for poison. So when he tried to kill himself with the poison, it didn't work. It just gave him a mild stomach ache. And he got fucked. Was it Mithridates of Pontus? Possibly. The problem is I can't even remember where the guy was, much less his name. But possibly. So, yeah. It's the same way, you know how like, it's really hard to do it with like one left hand, one right hand. But you know how people used to like basically, shake their hands like this? They didn't shake, they would be like this. It's to show that you don't have any blade or something here, Like all these little customs that we have are because, fucking back in the day, people would kill each other. This guy is so stupid. He's like getting butted up and he's falling for it hook, line, and sinker. I think it's Mithridates from Rome. Allergy treatment does that now, either by small food intake or injections. His realm was at war with Rome for 30 years during Rome's turmoil. Sounds good. Use a knife or jump off the highest point of your place. You see, both of those are significantly more difficult to do than ingesting poison, particularly from, an Alt F4 point of view. Because, like, with a knife, you have to actually, cut yourself quite well. Whereas with, like, jumping over, you have to go up there and actually jump over. Whereas with a poison, it's like, shit. Well, I'm fucked now. You know what I mean? Wait, so she created this bar and chose the people that work there. So you are practically being monitored 24/7 and every discussion you have is being listened to. Oh my god. Anyways, Wait, what the fuck is your plan? Seizing the crops? That's a stupid idea. Why would you? What? What? Wait. I, 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 are you seriously going to? Okay, let's see how that goes. I think the cockroach guy is gonna have fun. Ha! I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. I fucking hate paperwork. I hate paperwork. I refuse to do paperwork. I refuse to do emails. Problems encountered during transport of aid to theocracy. Here it comes. I expected a scream, and is this dragon wearing a backpack? Why do dragons have backpacks? Did they go to school? Am I the only one imagining a mum and dad dragon kissing their little baby boy dragon on the way to school and saying, have fun at school, make some friends, and then the little dragon goes to dragon school? What the shit? See, that is exactly why I was going to say this is one of the most stupid plans ever, because you are attacking someone's shipment that's going close to your land. Which means you are technically stealing it from the Sorcerer's Kingdom. And what happened to the last guys that tried to steal from the Sorcerer's Kingdom? It didn't exactly end well. But, like, okay, sure, why not? I mean, this guy just fucking took out an entire army with, like, boop, one smell. But, like, by all means, steal his shit. I have, like, a question. When he attacked these shipments, did he kill all the undead transporting the goods, or did he leave witnesses like an idiot? Because there's two type of robberies. The ones that leave witnesses, and the ones that don't get caught. Well, there it fucking is! Oh, it was that one. The one that was tortured from the Eight Fingers. Oh my god, he just called a woman. Ainz is gonna get cancelled. Quick, guys, let's get on Twitter and cancel Ainz. He just called a woman. He is objectifying her? Gentifying her? What is he doing to her again? Can everyone please stop getting hard for Bone Daddy? Does she need to cleanse her mouth? What did they think happened there? What do they think happens in the tomb of Nazareth? Why would she need to cleanse her mouth? What kind of organization do they think this is? Do they think this is like a typical corporate structure where... Really? Wow. Oh, okay. Huh. Never knew it started all those years ago. I was gonna say some people do enjoy the whip. This sounds like a cult. This sounds like a cult. Am I the only one that thinks that this entire organization sounds like a cult? And their leader is Ain's Bone Daddy. This is a freaking cult. If the credits start playing, I swear to God, I'm gonna be pissed. This is a typical corporate meeting with management. Management doesn't know what their own plan is, so they ask the subordinate under them to explain the plan to everyone. This is typical corporate in a nutshell. It's freaking hilarious. Fucking management doesn't even know what's going on. What? Is shit going badly? I thought we were hitting all our quarterly goals. I have no fucking idea what's going on. I'm only getting paid $7 million a year with a $3 million bonus on top of that. I have no fucking idea what's going on. What do you mean people are losing their houses because of rising interest rates? We have record profits. You know, I've heard the saying, don't underestimate the enemy, but you might be overestimating the enemy on this one. Was that a compliment or an insult? Is this level of stupidity even possible? We are reaching levels of stupidity here that have not been seen for thousands of years. See, when you're administering punishment in times like this, the function of punishment is not only punishment for the actual crime, but is also supposed to serve as a deterrent against other people committing such a crime. Which is why back in the day, where they had punishments, they're always done in public. It wasn't as simple as put them in jail. It was literally like, I don't know, let's flay them alive at the town square. Or let's, I don't know, connect them to a wheel and break their legs with a giant hammer. That sort of thing. And then everyone's like, oh my god, is this what a person gets for stealing a loaf of bread? Better not steal that loaf of bread. And then there was the really bad punishment where they shipped you off to Australia. You know, I am now currently wondering something. What's in this? I'm pretty sure that's not a bullet, because, you know, not ocelot. But what is here? Is it drugs? It could be drugs. Shelty is like, no, genocide, entire kingdom, everyone dead. but shout it. Then there's no one in the kingdom. Heinz is like, what? You know what? There's something that needs to be done. Someone, and I'm not saying who, but someone that knows how to use Photoshop. Doesn't this look like Santa's throne? Ainz is basically Santa. So all we need to do is Photoshop some presents in here, a few reindeer, maybe give an elf hat to Albedo, and, the rest takes care of itself. I mean, this looks like Christmas. I don't know about you guys, but, this looks like a Christmas thing. Let's set an example. You stole my crops. I'm burning you all alive. And your children. And your children's children. And your entire bloodline are now slaves till the end of time. I was like, holy shit. You make North Korea look like kindergarten. No, I'm serious. North Korea is really bad. If you're caught watching foreign films, you get sent to a labor camp, and your next generation also gets sent to a labor camp. So, 2 generations get sent to the labor camp. Then the 3rd generation is okay. And it's like, holy shit. It's like, not only you, but the next generation too. If you're lucky. The 3rd generation might also get sent to the labor camp. It's just like, holy shit. He is the stupidest man that ever lived. No, not his head. You see, what you want to do is keep him alive and then start removing little bits and pieces of him slowly over time. See, just getting someone's head isn't necessarily torture. I mean, that's just the most efficient way to behead people during the French Revolution. Funnily enough, the guy that invented the guillotine ended up being beheaded by the guillotine. And also the guy that made the bronze bull died in a bronze bull. See, what does that teach you, kids? Don't invent new means of executing people. Use something that was already used before. That way it won't be used on you. Take inspiration from, the kingdoms before us. Never come up with anything new. Like, some guy's like, I want you to create me a torture device that is absolutely dreadful, horrifying, psychologically damning, physically, excruciating, and entertaining for the village. And this guy's like, I'm done. I call it the Bronze Bull. A man goes inside the compartment here, we close it, we start a fire underneath, and the man inside slowly cooks alive, and when he's screaming, the sounds come outside of the nostril, and he makes it sound like a bull. And the king is like, okay, could you go in there and show me how it works? And you just go, nani? Never create anything. Never. How do you know he's innocent, though? Maybe he's just really stupid. These nobles talk a lot about honor from their keeps and bunkers. I haven't seen any of them on the battlefield. I'm just saying. I don't sense any honor in this room whatsoever. I'm just saying. You're gonna sacrifice yourself? Ooh, is he gonna sacrifice himself? Is he gonna give himself up? That would be one hell of a boss move. And like, I will give you me in exchange for my idiot in the kingdom. Am I the only one that sees Virgil? After credit scene, all good in the hood. Good start. Good start. Had a feeling. Had a feeling. Had a feeling. That is a very old school mentality that no longer exists. Had a feeling. Had a feeling. Had a feeling. Not only would it potentially douse the flames which are caused by the stupidity, but it would also strengthen the support of the people for the family that's leading the land, because it goes to show that the previous king was willing to give himself up for any of his nobles, meaning that his son will most probably do the same. Clever old bastard. If only the modern day monarchs had half the brains and balls of this old fuck. But you know how that is. Had a feeling. Had a feeling. Had a feeling. I had a feeling. Had a feeling. That was, had a feeling. That was, wow, okay. Had a feeling. Okay. Now that I've seen the episode, now we can discuss the episode, yeah? Cool. Remember, don't discuss beyond this episode, please. Because, like, I obviously haven't read the light novels or anything like that. But, like, up until this episode is okay. Anything beyond this episode is not okay. So, let's do this. There was a story about a foreign priest who accidentally took down a poster of King Jong-un, which the police in North Korea put him in a labor camp. A foreign priest who took down a photo of King Jong-un in North Korea. Excuse me? How stupid do you have to be? What about that kid that took down a North Korean flag as a protest? He got sent to a hard labor camp, and he eventually made it back home in a coma after they worked him to almost death. I'm just saying, if you're first of all going to a country like that, why are you? But anyway, if you are, don't be an idiot. Like, don't be an idiot. I say that for anyone going to any other country. Don't be an idiot. Seriously, don't be an idiot. It wasn't a protest. He was ridiculously stupid. Well, he's stupid on the levels of Overlord, clearly. Hello, I am going to go to North Korea and piss off the dictator. What could possibly go wrong? The reason they're going to give her water for the bad taste of the roaches. She needed a lot more than water, my friend. So wherever it's a theocracy, it's supposed to be Holy Kingdom instead. Theocracy is a mistranslation. It's supposed to be Holy Kingdom. So theocracy is those 7 or 8 guys on that table we saw a few episodes ago, yeah? The one that was like fire, water, I'm an airbender thing, right? The light, the shadow, the fire. Are they the theocracy? Or am I misremembering it? By the way, they skipped an arc in between this and the last episode. And they are turning the arc into a movie, which is probably for the best because the arc is probably the most graphic and they would probably have censored a lot. There was an after credit scene in case you missed it. We just watched it. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, cool. So the theocracy is those like 6 or 8 guys that like sitting on the table. Light, darkness, fire, leaf. I'm a Pokemon trainer. Cool. And the what were the other guys called? Theocracy is Holy Kingdom. So who's the Holy Kingdom then? Is the Holy Kingdom these guys and the other kingdom? Who's the Holy Kingdom? Who's the Holy Kingdom then? Is it those guys that met with Gilgamesh, or are there another bunch of guys? Holy Kingdom will be in the movie. It's the arc they skipped. Okay, so Holy Kingdom, we don't know who they are yet. Alright, cool. So we haven't seen them. Easy. They worship 4 gods instead of 6 gods. Well, shit. Why not 69 gods? Let's go for gold. Cool. They haven't been introduced yet. Alright, fair enough. So we just heard about it. Even easy. I'm not misremembering it. I just haven't seen it before. That's completely fine. The political pieces are slowly moving. The political pieces are slowly moving. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. There was an after credit scene in case you missed it. I mean, I just responded to your previous comment and saying that we just saw it. Okay. I think you didn't fully watch it. Yes, I did. We just watched it. The episode just looped. What are you guys talking about? Guys, we watched it. We fucking watched it all the way to the end. The end. The end. The end. Philip is the most intelligent person in this anime. He is hitting levels of stupidity we never thought were possible. He is breaking all the limitations that we thought existed for humanity in terms of how stupid a human being can be. There was an after credit scene. Potentially. If you watch the episode 5 times in a row, it unlocks an extra scene. Maybe there was an after. Oh, never mind. I saw a scene, thought there was something left. Nope. Nope. Oh, I like it. Oh, fuck. Only 4 episodes left? Come on. This is unfair. When's the movie coming out? Is it coming out this year or next year? Because I don't want to wait a year. This is bullshit. This anime deserves more episodes. I don't know. Am I the only one that gets a little bit ticked off? Because logic would dictate that if a series is popular and people are buying the content, you make more. What? I don't know. Japan sometimes just confuses the heck out of me. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know what they're doing. It's becoming a mess. I kind of feel if I ever end up getting involved in politics and end up, getting a position as president, I can literally start making demands, foreign relation demands. Yes, and as part of this socio-economic and economic exchange between our two great nations, you will provide us with iron ore, we will provide you with Yamazaki whiskey, you will provide us with coal, and we will provide you with 24 episode seasons of Overlord. It's like, yes. Is that really part of it? Yes. You're holding up a $3 billion deal for yes. Chop chop. We're not shipping any of this iron ore and coal until we get our 24 episode seasons of Overlord. Just hold the fucking country ransom. I would fucking do it. Why not? You get elected for 4 years? Fuck 'em. You can't kick me out. Have you seen the manga artist that became a politician in Japan? I know that a comedian became a politician. I don't know about the manga artist. I don't know. But turn this shit upside down. Why not? I mean, you got 4 years in office. You might get kicked out after 4 years. Go out with a bang, right? No one's going to remember you in 100 years anyway. So, fuck it. Or they might remember you in 100 years if you make a big enough splash. Who knows? We'll see. Oh, God. Only 4 episodes left. That's 40 minutes? 40 minutes, 80 minutes. That's 1 hour and 20 minutes. I'm sad. That's not a lot at all. That is not a lot at all. I'm going to be really sad because we're going to end up getting a cliffhanger. That's all that's going to happen. In the next 4 episodes, we're going to get a cliffhanger. Something's going to happen, and it's going to be cliffhanger. Wait another 3 years for another 12 episodes. It's just I don't know. It's just I just want to slap someone, you know what I mean? It's completely unnecessary. People would watch it and pay for it. What are they doing? Anyways, what would I know about corporate? I'm just in corporate. All right, cool. Guys, let's take a quick little break before watching episode 9 of Arcane with Hachon. In case you're wondering, that's the finale. In case you're wondering, I've been waiting for this for several months ever since Hachon started. So, When will be the next anime mode? When you finish Jujutsu Kaisen to fill the 3rd anime space, or when you finish 3 shows? So, when we finish a show. We did 3 slots at the same time last time, but we're going to do it as soon as we finish something. Now, quick question. Does Jujutsu Kaisen have a movie? Because if it does, it's going to have to wait for the next rotation. But yeah, when we finish the series, that's when we're going to vote. So whichever one it is. If it has a movie, then yeah, after we finish the episodes, we're going to go for a rotation and the movie's going to have to wait for the next rotation. Which probably means Konosuba is going to be the available slot, because Konosuba has another 10 episodes plus 2 OVAs. So Konosuba's the one that's pretty much going to be finished before Jujutsu Kaisen. Because we're not doing 24 episodes plus a movie. We're just doing 24 episodes, do a rotation, and then the movie. Cool. And from what I heard, Jujutsu Kaisen is getting a second season? Konosuba has a movie too? Well, shit. It's going to go for a rotation. So then it's going to be Avatar season 2, Konosuba, like the 10 episodes and the OVA, I believe. And then it's going to be the Jujutsu Kaisen movie. And then it's going to go back to Avatar. And then it's going to be the Konosuba movie. Cool. Do you have to be a patron to vote? So you can be a patron, you can be a Twitch sub, you can be a YouTube member, or you can be a Nitro booster on Discord. Whatever works for you. So if you've already got Amazon Prime, you can use your free Amazon sub on Twitch. You get no ads, you get the VODs, you get to vote. If you're someone that wants to see the entire backlog of anime reactions, which are quite a bit, on Patreon, you basically do that. If you're someone that already has Discord Nitro, I think they let you boost the server or 2 servers a month. You basically boost it and you get the same thing. So like, pick your poison. Yes, the movie won't come out till the end of September for Jujutsu Kaisen, and Konosuba has everything out, and Dragon Ball S is scheduled to be available soon. Yeah, I actually saw it in the cinema, believe it or not. There was no advertising whatsoever for Dragon Ball Super movie, but apparently it is in the cinema in Australia. But there's no advertisement for it. So no one even knows it's in cinema. What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck are they doing? No one even knows it's in the cinema in Australia. Unless you actually go to the cinema website and look up what movies are there, you wouldn't know that Dragon Ball Super's in the cinema here in Australia right now. What the fuck? Zero advertisement. Zero. That's so stupid. Zero advertisement. Oh my god. They're not even trying to push it. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I'm watching it. I'm talking about it. Like, I'm talking about it on Twitter. I'm talking about it on YouTube. So clearly, whatever profile I have for online ads is there. But no advertisement. I haven't seen a single ad on it. Okay. Whatever. Maybe it's Irons' plan and we can't understand. Well, look, the way I'm going to see it, I'm not going to watch it in the cinema. I'm going to react to it as we always do. If you want to watch it beforehand, by all means, go for it. I'm going to save myself for the reaction stream because that's just the kind of person I am now. So I'm looking forward to watching it like normally on a stream. It's going to be cool. I actually got ads about the Dragon Ball movie recently. Are you in Australia? America? Europe? I think it depends on the country too. Depends where they're targeting it. You know, it's like one of those things. But like, look, it is what it is, man. It's kind of weird. You're in Poland. So they're advertising it in Poland, but not Australia. What the fuck? What the shit? I'm sorry, but that's just mind-boggling. It's like, have you advertised in Poland? Yes. Have you advertised in Australia? The fuck is Australia? It's like, what? By the way, that wasn't a Polish accent. That was just me doing a Slav accent or whatever. But just, what were they thinking? I have no fucking idea what is happening with these Japanese companies. It's nonsensical. Maybe that's why the Japanese economy is going to shit and people can't even afford to live. But anyways, what would I know? All right, guys, quick little break before we watch Arcane with Hutchon. Let's play a quick little song and then we're going to go into Arcane. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Enjoy the music. See you guys in 5 minutes.
Hey, did I hand you a shrinking potion by accident? I could have sworn that was the gender swapping one.
Don't be hating. She's fun sized, that's all. She doesn't even have to get on her knees to blow.
You want to add anything to that conversation?
Nope, I'm good. In fact, I think your new size makes you an even more formidable and stealthy ninja.